Well, let's chit chat while I eat my breakfast. Let me show you what I have. Okay, I have a egg and chicken strip. I had like some chicken strips left over from the other night. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. And what y'all thought I was gonna do? Throw it away? Think again, baby. No, be right here. Some chicken strip, egg, cheese, and avocado, aka pear, also known as guacamole. When you mash it up, okay. And I got my coffee right here. Yes, Lord, this coffee is good. I have to mix it up a little bit, but it's delicious. It's that coffee cake, yeah. But y'all, I just woke up this morning thinking about my children. You know, I remember growing up, my mama would always say, "If y'all eat bread, I'm gonna eat bread. Y'all drink water, I'm drinking water. Y'all eat rice, I'm gonna eat rice, right?" And she was saying that whatever she has to go through, we going through it with her, or vice versa. Whatever we gotta go through, she's gonna go through it with us. As a mama, I used to always look at her and be like, "Girl," I remember my sister Penny used to always say, "When I have my kids, I'm gonna give them the backbone of the chicken and I'm gonna eat the breast, baby." When you grow up and you have these children, right? It's like, if you don't have a motherly instinct about you after you give birth to your children, ooh, that's some really serious thing to deal with right there. Some mothers, when they have their babies, their baby becomes like a burden, almost like a situation for them, right? And I never understood that. I don't really think that's per se normal, right? I don't think it is. I know that as moms and as some single dads that are around every once in a while, it's rare and far in between when you find a single father, right? And when you see a single dad, that's like gold. It's like, what? Really? Because 9 times out of 10, it's the mom that's the single mom, right? And my sisters, baby, when I tell you we rocking it till the wheels fall off, and what we eat is what our baby eat, right? What our babies eat, right? And I give all of y'all props, because I never really understood when my mom used to say that. Even though my mama was not a single parent, she had a whole husband, right? She was a stay-at-home mom. What do they call it? A SAHM on TikTok. A stay-at-home mom all my life. That's what my mom was. I mean, she had a few jobs, but for the most part, she was a stay-at-home mom. And I don't ever remember one day my mama saying, "I got me this burger and this fry over here, but I'm sorry, y'all ain't got nothing to eat." I don't remember none of them days right there. Never, ever. If anything, she would take that burger and fries and cut it into a million pieces and give it to us. And she would just sit there. And if we offered her a bite, she'd be like, "No, I'm okay." She wouldn't take it, even though we knew she wasn't, right? But my mama was a stay-at-home mama. And in some instances, some cases, that's almost like being a single mom, because you're there 24/7. My dad come home, he's exhausted. He's on chill mode at this time, so it's like my mama done did it all the whole entire day. So I see that, and single mamas, we are freaking awesome. And especially the ones that say, "What I eat, you eat. Where I go, you go." I'll be over here looking like Celie and Nettie, talking about right. Oh, I'm holding on to my children for their life. I don't want to see them over there if I'm not over there. I don't want to see them right here if I'm not right here. And call it a hovering mom, call it whatever you want to call it, but that's just me. I don't think I could stand to be too far away from them for a long period of time. I would probably go berserk. I would probably go nuts. When my parents came to America, they left some of us back in Belize with my grandma and family. I just sit and wonder. I talked to my big sister about it, and I say, what was going through her head? How was she feeling when she had to leave us? Especially the baby. The baby was maybe 2 or 3, my little brother, when she left. So I could just imagine, but I'd say, if I had a choice to go or stay with my baby, I probably would have stayed. Because as adults, we all have choices, you know. At that time, my mom, she did what she needed to do for us, you know. And it wasn't a long period of time that she left us for. It wasn't years on top of years. So I can only imagine what she went through being away from us for so long. You know, for a year and 6 months. That's long enough. My daughter goes to work. She'll go to her friends. She'll go to the store, and I'm like, "You okay, mama? Everything okay, mama?" My son never leaves my side. So I can only imagine leaving your kids for a long period of time and not seeing them. And 95% of the time, it's the adult's choice to do so. It's not how some people would say, "It's not my fault. It's not my fault I had to go. It's not my fault I had to leave." Absolutely, it was. The choices we make, you know, they affect the most important people in our lives most of the time. I'm not a perfect mom. My kids tell me I'm the best mom in the world, but I'm not perfect. But when it comes to me being absent in their lives, I don't see that on purpose. I'm talking about on purpose. No, I don't see it. I don't see it. You know, it's just, I'm sure it's a hard thing to do. Some parents leave for better, to make a better choice, to make a better life for their kids. In time, not over time. You know, in time. What I eat, they will eat. What I drink, they will drink. Where I go, they will go. I'm telling you, Celie and Nettie. Y'all remember that part of the movie? Don't act like y'all don't remember. Right! What? Right! Nothing but death could keep me from it. Oh, y'all remember. Don't act like y'all don't remember. Yeah, that right there. And I could just imagine the makeup part, all the years that you have to make up that you missed. Ooh. I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want that on my shoulders. The makeup part. How do you explain that? How do you explain why you've been gone for 20 years? How do you explain why you've been gone for 15 years? How do you explain it? Ooh. That's gotta be rough. So my hat's off to all them single mamas and them single daddies out there that's doing the damn thing and staying in their kids' life and not running off because it gets hard. Oh, baby, when I tell you it gets hard, okay? This being a parent, a single parent is what I'm focusing on. Being a single parent, baby, when I tell you the stresses of the world be on your shoulder. Be on your shoulders, baby. And nobody will ever understand it until they walk in your shoes. I know Penny used to always tell me, "Why you doing that? You're doing too much. Why you doing that? You're doing too much." And I'm like, I'm the only one they got. I'm all they got. I'm literally all my children got. So I have to do the most. I need to do the most. Whatever it might be. I need to do the most. And the moment I get to spoil my kids rotten is what I'm going to do. Because every day they spoil me rotten by giving me all the love and all the attention and all the kudos and all the "I love you moms" and all the "you're the best mom." Okay, that's what I want to hear, and that's all I ever hear. So the moment, opportunity I get to spoil them rotten, I will. All right, y'all. Let me eat my breakfast before I get too emotional up in here. This is delicious. Hello.